for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground.
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him to dinner either.
He's got his man on the crossing route. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
If I have
That's where either big tight end is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
On second down, here's Newton. They'll set up the screen for Stewart. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen, and I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move and made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen-esque.
Yeah, I just perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people said, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that. Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Blitz up the middle. Right up the middle. He's on my 25-yard line, but it's
this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
It's 3rd and
now it's Newton here off the bootleg.
Come on, guys.
The swing pass caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Gano out to kick this one away.
Why is he doing
this will
that?
Be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Why did my guy do that shit, bro? Just do some random ass fucking shit. Gonna run that ball. Who they got that running back? Who this is? Powell.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Now a run. This is below Powell.
Yeah, they just
and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
All right. Jets, bro. I'm gonna have to like too tight end that shit. God, I can't even run this shit.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Come on, go.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
Oh, he playing.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll run again. Again, it's Powell. And he'll take it forward for about 5 to the 28-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
I'm going to dump it off right in the flag. Anderson on the street, Curse coming along.
Throwing is McCown on third down. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Bro, out routes is the meta. You know how in 16 it was that thing where a person, if you throw the ball deep, right, they switch on the receiver, and then they could run the DB off the the play.
Brings up second down.
You know what I mean?
Well, let's make a pivot here. We're in the midst of Week 11, Charles. NFC picture right now for the playoffs. You got the Saints, Vikings, and Rams at 7-2. Eagles' best record in football at 8-1. What are you seeing out of that side?
Well, I'm seeing the things that you're seeing. Those teams setting the pace, and I'm not sure how they're going to be headed off. Now, the one I'm identifying as a real potential is going to be the LA Rams because they just haven't done it before. But they're playing at a really high level. They are actually down, if it turns into a tiebreaker, a game to Seattle because Seattle beat them head-to-head. And just think about the potential home field advantages. Philadelphia, imagine playing in front of those people. New Orleans in the Superdome, okay? Imagine if Seattle gets it, how tough it is there. But Minnesota, if they win it and win out, they host the Super Bowl. Think about that.
McCown going to hand this one off to Powell. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
McCown throwing on second.
He's
just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Power O.
This is the running back, Powell. And
oh
he
my
dropped
God.
at about the 11 after only a yard.
Ass. Hold on. Who is the fucking fullback? This nigga is straight. He's 50 overall. Bruh, your ass is not starting off. How do they run block? Who got run block? Come on, run block. Put him in. He's hurt? This fucker is hurt. Oh my gosh, both these dudes is hurt.
That's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
They go again with Powell. And
damn, Luke came up the middle and stuck his ass.
Hard, right at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Yeah, I'm gonna
we'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout.
Catch him sleeping. I'm gonna hit him with a play action.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down.
Come on, Curse. I need you on that.
Faking the give to Powell. Now McCown.
Right there.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Adams. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Before we see this next possession, you and I were talking before the game about the AFC playoff picture.
I just threw a pick in the red zone.
7-2. Those are your best records in that.
They got a 50 overall fullback starting.
Yeah, and that's a surprise, isn't it? Because in preseason,
I'm calling Power O and like
most of us probably thought the AFC West was the toughest division in football.
Niggas
but Denver's
is just like
off the pace. The
all
Raiders
over
have
the
been a little
fucking
bit of a
place.
disappointment, and the Chargers just can't gain traction. So right now, it's Kansas City's division to lose. And if they get home field, could you imagine all those teams having to visit Kansas City? One of the best atmospheres in the game.
Complete to
Who
Stewart,
is
right
this,
side.
bro? Who is he?
And he's brought down after
I know him to
a
make
good
sure he don't be
game.
on the fucking team.
And that one results in 35 yards.
Looked like
I
the
hate
defense
playing
put
with
pretty
people
good
that get
pressure
canned,
on him,
bro.
but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still
Like, how
accurately
can
throws a
move
nice
like that
pass
when
for a
my
first down.
fucking drafted player I got don't be moving like that, bro?
Now Stewart on first down. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the
Oh yeah, so
45
what I was
in enemy
saying was
territory. They give him
so you
14
remember
yards
in
that time and a fresh set of
16
downs.
Madden 16, it was this thing where when let's say they throw a deep route, they switch to the receiver and they start to veer either left or right, and then the defender will automatically starts to do that, and then it'll throw them off. So that was like the thing for
He's gonna look
deep
down
route,
the field.
and he caught it.
He couldn't quite
Oh, he
hold
dropped it.
Got
Let's go.
hit. Ball pops out.
Then in
incomplete.
17, it was curl route.
Sure, that pass was incomplete.
Couldn't stop
They
the
made an
shit.
attempt
Curl
to get a
route.
big one downfield, but that's okay
And
because the
now
second part of
it's
that
the
is
out
if you don't
routes.
get the completion, at
You
least
can't
told
stop
the
out
defense
routes
you're
in
trying to
Madden
stretch them
18.
out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
The C routes.
Second down here after the
Yeah,
incomplete pass.
What up?
To throw again. Newton. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings
So
up
now
third down.
in Madden 18
So
is
it can't
the
hang on, and as I watched it
out
unfold,
route.
I remembered an expression that
5
I've
and
heard,
cut to
maybe
the
from you, I don't know,
sideline.
but
You
you're gonna
can't
get
stop
hit
it, bro.
anyways, might as well hold
Like
on
the
to ball.
bro,
You know
like
the coach said that, right?
at
Not an
first,
actual
remember I was
player.
saying like I don't know
Not
why,
a
but
chance
like
at all. Way easier said than done.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more.
I was
And
like
he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard
Ramsey was getting beat on
line.
like shit that
A
he's
good
supposed to
pickup
be
there,
stopping.
26 yards.
That's what it is, dog. Them
Let's give a
fucking
little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that
out
the
route.
screen pass was available.
And I'd be like,
Whenever you get
like
a
your
lot of heavy
DB
pressure
supposed
towards
to
your
jump
quarterback,
them,
that's when you're
man.
thinking about running the
Right on the
screen and
sideline,
using
the
that
DB
pressure
supposed to get
against
that
the
and pick that
defense,
shit.
and it worked very well there for a first down.
Especially if I'm telling him to play the outside.
Newton on first down.
I hate playing people like
That is
this,
caught
dog.
inside the 5.
I really do.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Let's go.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. A final shot before the break. Newton.
Let's go,
The
man.
middle, and it's incomplete.
We just stopped this dude on our 4-yard line right before the half. 7 zip.
Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So out now come the Jets. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. McCown now on first down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. K1 short. Busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Look, Carolina had a number of issues last year, and that's why they slumped to 6-10 after a Super Bowl appearance. But pass rush wasn't a problem for them. They still got to the quarterback.
47 total sacks. That was just one behind Arizona, who led the league.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue for them, young corners that gave up a lot of big plays.
Now, look at 56. Look at 56.
McCown to throw on second down. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Detroit! Now let's go!
On third and long, it's McCown. And he comes back with one complete.
Bro,
and he
Jags
is out of bounds,
is
getting
so
it across
garbage.
the 30-yard line.
Jets
It'll
is
be
so
a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up fourth. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And did they keep it
Let's
in?
go.
They
I
did.
put that
They
ball on
kept
the
it in.
1-yard
It's
line.
down close to the goal line at the
Bro, I'm
1-yard
sending the
line.
blitz.
The Panthers offense now,
Blitz,
they head
blitz,
back on the
blitz.
field for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut him down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So it'll be first down here after the run.
Where is this guy? Oh, man.
Off the bootleg.
I know exactly what he's doing. Picked off. Come on!
Incomplete. A turnover would have really
Dog, they
helped there.
suck
Almost
ass,
intercepted.
man.
Instead, it's just second down. Well, on that incompletion, let's discuss San Francisco. They're off the schneid. They beat the Giants, so both of those teams now 1-8. Cleveland, the only remaining winless team in the NFL.
And
again,
for them to get out of the #1 pick sweepstakes, because no one really wants to have that, right? Here's our upcoming schedule. Talk about Cleveland. Jacksonville, at Cincinnati, at
All
Los
these
Angeles
fucking
Chargers, Green Bay,
defenders over there,
Baltimore,
man.
at Chicago, at Pittsburgh. Where's the win?
I think they're going to win this week.
You like them this week against Jacksonville.
They're at home.
I like that one. I'm identifying Baltimore down the stretch.
Oh, you got Baltimore down the stretch. We'll see. I think Cleveland, this is the week. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
What is Lee at? Why they got
Shift together here from the D-line.
Davis.
On 1st and 10, Newton. This will complete right side to Funchess. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. On first down, Newton. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
Leave this.
Still, ended up with a solid game.
On second down, they run with Stewart. And he'll be knocked down sideways. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there,
I already know it. I bet you can go inside,
but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
Newton on third down.
Told you. I knew it. I knew it was going to be an inside slant,
and he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Bro, the Jets need to fire that black dude, dog. That black coach they got, they need to fire that dude. Why is Davis in here?
Now a first down throw for Newton.
Get his ass.
Flushed out right.
Fucking sorry ass offense D-line, bro.
Smart decision.
This fucking team straight shit. Nigga got 63 speed, dog. Fucking 63 speed. What you gonna do, dog? I don't know why they have this shit set up like this. God damn. 76 speed wide 76 speed I want Lee start and put Davis over here, dog. Let Davis get out there. Fucking DBs, man. Y'all straight ass. Adams, bruh. Y'all suck, dog. Bruh, these guys
to the
is...
end zone and it brings up second down.
Alright, I made some little adjustments.
For play number 10 of this series.
Let's see if it makes a difference.
On second down, McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Bro, the fullback overall is a 50. There's no other fullback on the roster. I went to try to put some tight ends in, and them niggas all fucking hurt.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Look at this slow ass guy back here. Slow ass.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Here we go now. Please, back up to now, Marty. Over. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On first down, McCown. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Here's McCall.
Look at that out route. Wide open.
Throwing the out route incomplete.
Ooh.
It's Anderson.
Told you, can't stop this freaking out route. Oh, this shit is stupid. I used to stop that.
Way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, 76 yards. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Captain Zero out now as he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
You know what, though? I kind of want the Jets, bro.
23-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
But Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football. But they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. To throw on second down is Newton.
Man, come on. No, hit stick, man. That open field shit. You got to be hitting that, man. Hit stick that, dog. Oh, outside. Take the outside. Take the outside. Pit dog, come on.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Second down now
play
after
the
the
outside.
incompletion.
Man
Looking
up.
to jam the receivers at
Man
the line
up.
here. Press coverage,
Play
look
the
defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way.
This is all they
6,
call,
7,
dog.
8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a
Cover
turnover.
3.
One more score.
5 on the line.
The battle in the trenches.
Y'all boys got to get in there,
important
man.
than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Bro, it's like they creating like
3 yards. That's enough.
they part in the Red Sea on that D-line, man.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And here we go on 1st and goal. They'll try the air now with Newton.
Give me that shit. Let's go.
And a big turnover there.
How you get me on the 1 yard line? I didn't even run out of. I didn't even run out.
Lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Yo, all right. I'm on my 1 yard line, bro, and I got 55 seconds.
Not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is
a minute and 55
seconds. Give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they actually had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
Let's run this.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
All right.
Back to throw.
He dropped
And
it?
it pops free. The collision there
How he
jarred
dropped
the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That is so
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Back to throw.
Give me that. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Stewart. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I'm going to go for Jenkins.
He'll look to
That's
throw.
you. Let's go,
Jenkins.
Let's go.
And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
All right, I'm going to call this. Slant Y. They trying to play flat. Garbage ass O-line,
Here's Powell. Room here to run.
Let's go, Powell.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
2nd down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first. He's back to throw.
Oh, that's a pick.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And he will
It's like they play the flat so hard, but if you say, okay, I'm gonna send them deep.
They've been suffocating
that
all
zone, that little space between where the flat is and where the deep safety playing that, you can't even get the ball in that area.
And beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Can't even get the ball in that area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The New York set to take the field.
All right, let's look for some medium routes.
Obviously a tough spot here. They need a lot of luck to win this game, but still a small chance.
They've got to make sure they get the ball to the sidelines, get out of bounds, preserve clock.
Now McCown. He's going to let it fly.
Catch the fucking
and it drops
ball.
Down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
You see how they
so the
cheating Daddy,
incomplete pass brings up second down.
You see that, Easton? Come on, Chris. Jenkins, you gotta be open up.
Working from the gun.
Right there.
McCown.
This fuck nigga gonna toss.
This is intercepted.
Did
And that
you
should
see
do
that
it.
shit?
Picked off by Mike Adams. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's Newton. It's caught by Funches. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away
throw
all hope, as we
those
like to say.
those out routes is unstoppable. And then the freaking
after the fumble recovery,
you know how.
here's McCown.
Come on, give me that.
That's complete over the middle of
Time out.
And he's brought down.
You know how you call that play? You know how you call a play and then the route is
2 ticks left. Give him 30
in between
yards
the
there.
flats and that deep
And
safety.
this will likely be the last play and wrap things up.
You know what I mean? You know how you got like a, let's say you're in cover 2, and then the corner playing the flats, the safety playing the deep zone. That little space in between. Dog, that shit is fucking unstoppable.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
He beat me 21-7. He got a pick at the end and took it back.
It's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face
Yeah,
it,
the
in most
Jets
cases,
is
you're not
atrocious,
expected to
bro.
go on the road and win in the National Football League.
Bro, they fullback is a 50 overall. And I tried to put in a tight end, and damn near every tight end is hurt. Oh wow, that wasn't nice. Yeah, Jets is last on my list.
Well, I think the Jets is just I think we start the league with 31 teams, and if someone really wants to be down, they take them. Because like, I would only take them if in a sim league situation where it's gonna go from like 9, 10 plus seasons. You know what I mean? But like, because it would take 3 seasons.
No, I'm gonna try Saints. I'm gonna try this. Nah, Saints. I want to try like a team I know that's gonna be like last. What do you think about the Bengals?
They're gonna go quick.
Really? Cause
If they don't, I'll take them. If they was there, I would take them in a heartbeat. Like with Ross,
what about Bills?
they'll be around. I
Mm,
didn't like them when they get rid of Darius. I was like, oh, but they got some corners.
you know I'm true. I'm gonna use Colts this one. Oh, hold on. I meant to. Okay, well it started. I'm gonna use Colts.
Shoot, I got Colts. They're up to 87 overall. I got the Panthers up to 90.
Damn.
Yeah. I feel as though these Colts that I build are better than the Colts that Tim built.
When he was using that Power O.
Yeah, these Colts are a lot better.
That guy he was somebody he drafted or somebody, a real person, that running back.
Yeah, he's a real person. He just picked him up and just fed him XP. All those awards, I'm sure he was nice after a while. All those awards. So I need to get this fucking thing in the way. So those plays, what was it?
Hello, Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's the Colts going up against the Bills.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, there's a look at the newly named New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Indianapolis Colts.
I'm playing with Jacoby Brissett, Frank Gore. Go sit your ass down. Matt Jones. I'm putting Matt Jones in. T.Y. Moncrief. Drake Doyle. Let me check that D-line. Hunt. Who the fuck is this guy? Ridge rate overall a 68. What? I mean, a 65. Correction. 65.
Damn. He must not be having a good season. I forgot. He was a 72 when I had him.
John Bostic. What was their corners? Damn, that boy is slow.
Green at corner.
Fuck, I gotta... Alright, so let's see. Alright, let's see. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, we can run.
Now the first carry for Matt Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop a pull. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
They'll go again to Jones. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And when you're running
leave
the
it alone.
One thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
He got
you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain.
That running back who took a little. Oh, touchdown. Bro, you can't catch T.Y. If you catch him.
T.Y.
Touchdown, let's go.
Nobody to beat. Touchdown.
Beat him on a slant, dog. He sent the blitz on 3rd down.
75 yards. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
That running back, that cuckoo guy,
was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
I'm sorry, bro, but he is.
On the return, this is Micah Hyde. Gets around him, and his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Leave it. I'm telling you, that's my son. You want packs? But niggas don't be building these teams. You like, how they doing?
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's brought down after a good gain. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Oh, he's got it going early in this one. That's the Shady McCoy. That's vintage right there, right? Breaking tackles, creating explosive runs. And if they don't take care of this early, look out. This guy's got a big, big day.
You know where he got that nickname Shady, by the way?
I know you're going to educate me on it. Help me out.
Mama gave him that name when he was a youngster.
And if Mama named him Shady, we're going to call him Shady.
Absolutely. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Because I was, last game I was practicing with my favorite.
From midfield now, here's Taylor. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
All right.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. Taylor now off the bootleg. The swing pass caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jordan Matthews, 26 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And this one through the uprights and good. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. So the offense taking over in just a second. But, last year, going off the script a little bit, so much talk around Jared Goff, Carson Wentz, who would go 1, who would go 2, and will they pan out? Well, this year, they are both panning out really well.
They certainly are, and they went 1 and 2. Jared Goff, number 1 to the Rams. Wentz, number 2 to the Eagles. Wentz became the starter as a rookie, played all 16 games. And here in the second season, a lot of MVP talk surrounds him, and rightly so. Jared Goff got left behind, only started 7 games as a rookie, didn't play that well. Many people want to use the B word on him for bust. Not at all. He's playing at a really high level. The Rams are in first place. He might not be in the MVP talk, but how about most improved player in the league?
Again, it's Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss.
Let's go!
Hilton goes in motion right. And the play clock's running down. It's 3rd and long for Brissett. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
And that's okay. They just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
On the return, it's Hyde. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. John Simon coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarterback. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Let's go. What? None. What? None. Flex round. Flex round. Let's go. What? None. Flex round.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Butler. And running with power here.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they bring in an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Set to throw on first. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Stepping up, and he takes it in for a Colts score. Jacoby Brissett with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts have taken the lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. Takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. To throw is Taylor. Off the bootleg. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. From the shotgun, it's Taylor going for the deep ball. He's got a man, complete. That goes for a gain of 31. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Taylor to throw on second down. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They go play action here on first down. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Two minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On third down, Taylor. Firing quickly here, and it's complete. And the ball is knocked out. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now Jones. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. A second down throw for Brissett. He's got it to Hilton. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Second down, Brissett. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Brissett. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Ramon Humber. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Brissett now on second down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Doyle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Play fake. Brissett. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
They didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Well, sorry, Larry. Your hard work appreciated by so many men and women, but not today as we get back to the action in the second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Partner, I think the easy thing now would be to just abandon the run and start throwing the football at all costs. But I've been in so many games where it doesn't work running the ball, and then something pops, and now you get something going. I'm not so sure to just abandon your game plan this early in the second half.
On third down, Taylor looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick, and they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's caught by Moncrief. Indianapolis touchdown. Dante Moncrief. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Here's Taylor to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 30. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here we go.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Let's go! Let's round! Ohio! Ohio! Let's round! Let's round! Ohio!
Time running out here on the play clock. Brissett sets to throw it. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time, and it's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Let's round! Let's round!
On third down, Brissett. Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. So they're operating in the red zone.
Ohio! Ohio! Let's go! Let's round! Come on, let's go!
On play action, Brissett. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They come out here in the I. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Play clock winding down. Brissett now. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Eric Swoop from 4 yards out. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On second down, Taylor. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Second and 10 now, it's Taylor. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Benjamin's got it. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 21. And it's first down, Buffalo. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right, and that is incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. And on 2nd and 10 now. Taylor going to throw again. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. To throw on 3rd down. Taylor caught by Jones. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. The Bills' passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Flex round. Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Charles Clay from 6 yards away. And the Bills cut into that lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Defense showing blitz. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. from the gun. Here's Brissett. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And now out come the Bills. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Clay. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And another timeout taken by the Colts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On 1st down, it's Taylor. Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. And he'll be taken down deep into Indianapolis territory. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now Taylor, and that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Charles Clay with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bills draw a bit closer.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And now running right through it. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down.
Let's go! Ryan 38!
And they try the sweep to Jones. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Come on, let's go! Let's round! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Here we go! 1, 9!
Brissett looks to throw. And he's got Moncrief. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Dante Moncrief, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are. But with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now Taylor on 1st down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
On 2nd down, here's Taylor. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Here's Taylor. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up second down. No, third down.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
The Bills on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Taylor now to throw on third down. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
For plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Taylor. And he hits his man, Matthews. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So the chain gang now done for the drive. Ball on the 10, 1st and goal. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Here's Taylor to throw again. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. He's going to go, Matt Jones. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And now it's 2nd down. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Second down following the incompletion. Taylor now throwing again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. T.J. Green with a pick. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin.